Good morning. I hope you are well. We are going to do, I have to find a spot for my tea. Just a sec. Okay, we are going to do some more in the Junk Journal July. I know it's September, but you know, as you know, I'm just going on with it because it's really fun. So I'm up to quote and happy mail. We're getting there, quote and happy mail. So we'll do the quote first, which is perfect. I'll put that over there because I can do the quote on this page. Love that page. I'll do the quote here and then we'll do the next page. So I hope everybody is well. We are well here. It's a bit muggy. Does everybody know what muggy is? Or is that an Australian term? Who knows? Muggy is when it's humid. It's very humid. Okay. I'm just going to start off with some book page. That's what I always do, pretty much. It's got a nice grungy piece of dictionary page I'm going to stick down there. I should tell you the quote I'm going to use. I'm going to use, if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. I like that one. I'm not really a quotey person, but there are some that I like. That one was by Vincent van Gogh. So, as you know, we love nature. Of course we do. It's very important. But we also love it in our collaging and creating, and whatever craft I do, there's always a bit of nature. Now, I did bring my wet ones in, and I can't see where they are. Okay, well, we won't worry about it for now. I'll put that down over there. And I've got my happy mail things out too. So, well, I'll tell you that afterwards. Let's focus on one first. So, I'm doing nature, so I might put something florally in, I think. Maybe we should have something flowery, a bird and a butterfly, because that covers a lot of nature, doesn't it? So let me think. I need to fit my quote in too, so I don't want anything too busy behind my quote. Well, actually, I could put my quote down there because you can still read it, can't you? Okay, so maybe let me go through here. I have tidied up because I've been in such a mess. Couldn't find anything. It was driving me bananas. So I've got all my sort of plainer backgroundy sort of papers here. Well, they're not 100% plain, but you know what I mean. Just wondering if I might like to use this one. I love this. Let's just take that off. Put that one there. Okay. Don't want to lose my quote, do I? Just put that there while I tear off. Fold that over. I'm sticking to things. Even gave my mat a little wipe down because it was looking a bit dirty. I mean, it never comes up perfect because it has seen some wear and tear. But I do have this. I don't work on my Arteza mat. Because I'm a very messy person, as you know, and I don't clean things very often, especially my crafting things. I'm having trouble tearing here. So I tend to want to put this IKEA, I don't know how much it was, like €2 thing, to protect my my mat underneath, because it will be, otherwise my Arteza mat will become pretty gross fairly quickly, and then I'll have to get a new one. So I put this mat over the top. It was a few euro, and that just sort of keeps my Arteza mat tidy, but I can see through it. So if I want to, I can clean. You know, I can use the grid. That's what I want to say. I can use the grid if I need to measure anything quickly, or eyeball. You know, when I'm eyeballing, because I usually eyeball. But the mat's pretty good if you want to rip something straight, or you can line it up on the grid. And put that there. I need something down here. I really am just making it up as I go. That's going to go there, but it could have something behind it. I'll just have a look through my little bits and pieces here. Oh, I've got those. They're my window pockets. I never put those away. Put those over there. Oh, I like that. Okay, got some random things here. Like that. Okay, get those out of the way. Don't want that. So this little pile here, obviously, I did not tidy up. I could put that there. I like the colours. I'm just going to put that there. Okay. And that will go there. And now we need to start to find our images that we want to use. Put that over there. That's my list. Okay, what I've done is I had all the sheets reprinted out with the florals and things. Some of the, except for this one, most of the fussy cut ones I put, see, I quite like that one. Most of the fussy cut ones I put in the other box, and these are the non-fussy cut ones, so I know where to find them. And I've got more birds here, but they're not fussy cut. But I don't know if I want a bird or not. Well, I quite like that bird, so let's have a look. So I think I'll glue that down. I just printed it on vellum so that it would be transparent. I thought about stamping it, but then I thought, oh, it's just as easy to print it on vellum. Get the nice font. Okay. I'm going to stick my flower down. I'm not going to faff about too much. Oops. But we should be finding beauty everywhere, shouldn't we? Put that there just over the quote a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to cut this bird out if you don't mind. Over there. I'm liking the look of this page so far. And then it's next to another nature page, so I think it kind of goes well together. Okay. I'm wondering if I'm going to like that bird. I'm probably not, and I've had to put up with me cutting it out, and I'm not. It's not. If it were facing the other way, that's what I would have liked. I should have thought of that. So, I have to find another one. Let's have a look in the already cut out ones, just in case. There we go. I had one. Maybe I could use that one. Put that one. Maybe I'll put it up there. Because it's on a branch. Let me just have a look. Well, then it could face the other way, couldn't it, if it was on a branch? And I don't want the same colour as the flower. I don't have too many cut out, you see. This is my thing. This is my issue. Something like that. Let me just trim around it quick, take off a bit of the excess white so I can see better. I think I like that one. Wouldn't you know? Okay, I'll take my flipper floppers off because they're making me feel hot. We don't want to feel hot, do we? So I just got to, when I'm fussy cutting first, I get out these little bits in here. I'm not doing such a good job today. So how is everyone today? Did I ask you that? I don't think I did. Now, I think, if they haven't cancelled it, my favourite antique market is on tomorrow. Haven't been to it for nearly 2 years because it's been closed down because it's indoors. And so the organisers were not able to meet the restrictions that the council in that area had for the market, you know, for them to allow the market to be on. And so they kept saying it was going to happen and then it never did. So that's why I say maybe, because every time they said it was going to happen last year, they cancelled it. Okay, so cut my birdie out. Oh yes, I like that. I'm going to put the bird there. Right, I've got to be careful with my gluing. Very careful. Oops. Oh, and I've stuck the bird to the page. There we go. It's a bit of a mess. Let's see where to put it. Up there. And I did find all my bits and pieces that I like to use. There we go, found that. Okay, so the bird's up there. I like this page. And I'm thinking, I'm hoping, well, maybe I'll just grab my book, because all my butterflies in my butterfly box are very big. This is Butterflies and Moths by David Carter. Take note, because I never write the thing in the description box, so you'll just have to take note and go and look for it. And they're actual photographs of butterflies. I do tend to prefer illustrations, but I have used these quite a bit. These are photographs, yeah. I wonder if that one might be good. And I always double check what is on the other side. I quite like that one too. So I try to, sometimes you can get both. So let's have a look. I can get both. You see, I hold it up to the light and I can see the shadow of the other one. And I might cut the other one out too, because I might like that one. So let's try those two before we sort of go through the whole book. We don't want any big ones. Okay, so we'll have a look. I just keep that there next to me just in case. But I do need to print out my printable butterflies again, because I've used all of the smaller ones and I haven't had projects where I've needed to use the big ones. So there, I've got big ones left and not many small ones. Let's bring the basket over here and make my life a lot easier. And I'm very excited today. I'm having lunch out with my hubby. He's coming home early from work and we have to go and see a friend of ours. And so he said, why don't we have lunch? So we're going to go and have lunch. That'll be nice. And my father-in-law is going to pick up Lulu. And I've already got her lunch there ready to go. And she's going to put a movie on for him, because he doesn't have that. My in-laws don't have a smart TV, so he doesn't have Netflix or anything like that. So he likes to come here and watch a movie, because the television, you know, the regular TV is quite limited in what they're offering. And Lily will do her homework because she doesn't like being at home by herself for too long, and we don't know what time we'll get home. She's my daughter. She's a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat too. Okay, so let's see. I think I might like the brownie tones better. And I also like the size of this butterfly. It could even be a bit smaller, but anyway, we'll see. let me see here. I think I'll put it there. And, oh dear, oh, there they are. I couldn't find my Tracy labels there. No, that would be a travesty. I do like this page. I will say that. Now, I'm looking, oh yes, I knew I had one. I want one of these more vertical labels. I mean, nature and botanical pages and bird pages and anything with flowers, they're so much fun to me. I don't know why, I just really love them. I thought I might slip that in there. Okay. Right, glue. It's all happening. It's all happening. Put my glue there. And that, now I'll tell you why I like this. I like the handwriting on there. And I also like that, is that upside down? No. I like that it is, it goes over this paper and this paper. It kind of amalgamates them. It makes them sort of work together. And then I can put my little butterfly there. Maybe I'll bring it down a bit. And I love that. Really fun. Well, it is for me anyway. Who knew I would enjoy these prompts so much? Who knew? Who knew? They are a little bit challenging. Now, I've got this space over here. You could stick a piece of paper down there, but I think I might do something fun. Now, just a minute. Let me have a sip of my tea. Okay, I'm thinking I need to see what kind of colour would I use. What's this colour like? No, that's a bit obvious. Well, maybe I'll use that up here. I'll use the brush end. This is just a El Cheapo brand from the discount Chinese shop. Actually, they work quite well. The Tombos seem to run out. Like, I didn't use them very much, and they seem to dry out, even though they've been closed all the time. Now, I did say I was going to do something over there, but I need to, well, I'll put a little bit of this colour as well. Okay. Right. And I need a different colour. What colour? This is a Tombow. Let's see if this one works. It does. It's very pale, so that's not going to be any good. Oh, dark blue. Dark blue might be good. This is Lyra Aqua Brush Duo. I got a pack. I like that. But I might use this end. I'm just going to do dashes, I think. Little dashes. I kind of feel like I can't see the edge of the page, really. So I'm going to kind of fill it in with little, I'll probably hate it, but it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit of fun. Bring them over here a little bit to continue it on, and then down here. It's like as though you're putting stitches on your page. Just a few little stitches. And then I might just bring in a few here and there. Just to tie it all in together. There we go. It's kind of funny, but you know. Right. Oh, you know what else that could break it up just a little bit is another little Tracy label. Yes, it's true. Just one little label, just a little one. Let me see if I've got one that I might like. Not that one. Oh, I quite like that. I like the typo on that. El typo. Oh my goodness, and we're in full regime now. We haven't, I don't think we've done every day at school for a really long time. Not that I can remember. It's quite tough. Poor Lulu's exhausted. Even her legs are aching. Okay. Yes, you see? And that breaks up all the markings. So I'm going to put that there. And I like that. There we go. Okay. I think that page is done. That is my quote. Now, do I need a little label here with quote in it? I probably do. So I better get my labels out. Okay. So let's have a look here. And see what I have that's little. I see I could cover those markings up there. Ooh. Or one of the stamped ones I was thinking. One of these little stamped ones. And I quite like this colour. There we go, that's it. And that really, I mean, it's full of stuff, this page. It really is full of stuff. But I like it. Yes, I do. Okay. And I'm going to write it with, not that pen. I had another pen, I thought. No, I am going to write it with this pen. A quote. There we go. Now I should probably just blot that. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the center. I think let's just quickly do a flip through, see where we're at. That was the beginning. I could do some writing, you know. Oops, that's my little nephews. So cute. Little boobers they are. Really cute. There's like a year and I don't even know if there's a year and a half between them. And the older one who's 3.5, turning 4 in February, I think. He says to the little one, he says, "Do you want to go to bed without any dessert? Do you want to go to bed without any dessert?" Like, Mum says it's so funny. Well, she only speaks to them on Skype, of course, because they're all in lockdown in New South Wales, in Australia, fortunately. But yeah, so this is a new thing. He's reprimanding his little brother, and his little brother imitates him. Goes around the house without no dessert or something like that. Anyway. Next, we're doing Happy Mail. So I have received 3 Happy Mails. Well, actually, they're quite a while ago, actually, except for one. This is from Diane. Hi, Diane, it's arrived. And she sent me some beautiful doilies and fabrics. So I scanned this. I'm not ready to use it. It's too pretty. I just want to look at it for a while, but I did scan it. Now, where's my scan gone? I scanned it so I could put it in the journal. And I've cut it out already, and I'm not saying, oh, here it is, I bent it. So here's the little scan of it. So I'm going to put that in. I also received a Happy Mail from Sherry, and she sent a whole lot of goodies, lots of laces, and also feels like a, I think it's a cotton. Could be a mixed cotton linen, but I thought the colours were really good to go with the doily. So that was from Sherry, and I've already thanked Sherry, but I haven't thanked you yet, Diane. But you'll be thrilled if you're watching to see that it has arrived. And then the other one I received quite a while ago. This was from Pam from Pandora's Junk Journals. And look at this gorgeous map of Italy. I just love that. And then look at this. She made this tag. Her stitching is beyond beautiful. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Pam. Pam started probably last year when we did the long hand stitched on the bobbin, and Pam sells a lot of them, and I bought one of hers. And when we started that last year, the beginning of last year with the pandemic, I don't know, I think Pam did a bit of stitching, but she's really come along since then, her stitching, and she's now a stitching queen. And she's made this most beautiful tag, which I just love. And I thought I might make a pocket to put that in. I mean, it really kind of, I might eventually frame it, I think, Pam. I would love to see that in a frame. I just think it's beautiful. I mean, and she stitches through the thickest amount of layers. It's just like break your hands sort of business. And I just love it. It's just textural and wonderful and beautiful. So I thought I'd put that in there, but it may come out one day and go in a frame. So I don't know how the map of Italy is going to do with everything. I mean, that literally could just be a standalone on its own page. Oh, I know what I could do. I could put a transparent pocket. So I might just glue that there, because I love that map of Italy, Pam. It's really colourful and pretty, and I just love the colours. I don't know what age the book it is. It's probably 19. Looks like it's like a 1900s paper. Oh, someone's Chevalier's eyes went rigid with horror. Oh, it's a man. That sounds like a girl's name. I don't know that name. Anyway, sorry, just getting distracted reading the back of the page. Anyway, I'm going to glue the map on, and I might have to pause the video and go and get some vellum. I don't know if I've got any here. Oh, I might. Oh no, I've got the whole pack here, I think, so I can. So I'm going to put that there. I love that map, Pam. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I would have been wanting to hoard it if I were you. Okay, so there's my map. Now I'm going to put something down here because I'm going to put transparent paper, and I do like this, but it's not big enough. So let's see what else I have at hand. Put a little scripty bit there. Yeah, maybe I'll put a little scripty bit there. I might just tear this edge off. Just put it on sideways. Just use up your bits. Just don't be afraid to use up your bits. Okay. So I probably could have pulled out more from their Happy Mails, because they sent me quite a lot of really lovely stuff. But anyway, I put that there, and then I've got my vellum here. And I need to make a piece to go there. So I might just put a little marking. This is blunt, this pencil. It needs a sharpen, but it does work. There and there. And I'm going to tear it. It was a good prompt, this one, because it reminded me to pull those out and do something with them. Over there, that can be used in a window somewhere. Okay, so I've got this, and I need to glue it, but I'm thinking I might just, will I stamp it with anything? No, I think I'll just put a little bit of something collagey maybe down there. I might actually just put a label or something on there. I'm not sure. Just close that. It's got a lot of glue on it. Now I need this glue. Now, the vellum does take a little minute to take hold. You've got to wait for the glue to dry just a little bit before it sort of grabs. But it's a good option to use, especially when you've got a page like this that you don't want to cover it, but you want to use it. Then you can just put a transparent pocket on it. It's a great solution, I think. Methinks. So as you can see, it curls up. So you've just got to be patient and just keep running your fingers over until it takes hold, unless you've got Fabri-Tac or something like that that dries really quickly. So I'm going to have a little whinge. Well, I'm not really like grumpy or anything right now, but I thought I'd tell you what happened the other day. So we came home. Where had we been? I don't know. I was with Steffi. It was on the weekend. We came. Oh, I know. We went up to San Leo. We went and saw my mother-in-law's cousins. apartment. Well, yeah, it's kind of like it's like an apartment. So basically his mum was my husband's grandfather's sister. So my mother-in-law's aunt. And they bought the parish quarters at the family church. They've got the church up near where Steph's grandparents' house is. And they're all buried up there, and we've seen the documents from the church right back to the 1600s. Maria scanned them, and we scanned them for her. They've got, like, you know, all the family name there from Steph's grandpa's side. So anyway, so she bought the parish house, and then she died. She died at, like, I think she got to 100, Alba. Anyway, she lived to 100. And I remember visiting her quite often in this. It's a lovely apartment. It's big. It's a lovely. It's at the back of the church. So it was the parish house where the priests lived. So basically, anyway, she's died. Of course, you know, she was elderly, and so we went to see her apartment because her son, who's my mother-in-law's cousin, and they're really great friends. I'm just going to write. I'm going to put a little label there of some sort and write who it came from. I'll do that after, I think. Anyway, so we went to see the apartment because he's renovated it, and under the layers of paint they found frescoes. Amazing frescoes. And I'm not going to share it. I did video it and send it to my mum, but I can't share it with you guys because I don't have permission. It's his home. But he had restored all, I mean, every single room is pretty much frescoed. It's amazing. And so my mother-in-law really wanted us to go up and have a look and see what, you know, how it had come out. But I just couldn't believe it. Anyway, so then we went, long story short, we decided to go up to into town in San Leo, which is lovely, and we haven't been there for such a long time because of the pandemic, and we had lunch in a lovely place that we like to go to. So I think maybe I'll put that under there. Just trying to create my page around this lovely doily. So we went and had lunch. Anyway, we came home. This is the story. Lucky I didn't forget, because I can forget within 1 second of what I want to say. I better get on with it before I forget. So we came home, and there was the grandmother upstairs, that, you know, the elephants that live above us, and she's hung down the sheet, and you know they hang them down, you know, covering all of our windows and everything, our terraces. Literally, like, normally they'll leave this much space between you know, the edge of the terrace, and then you've got the wall sort of thing, so you don't fall off it. We'll have this amount of space. Well, she literally went right down past. I can't tell you how high up it is, because our ceilings are really high. So it was very high up. So she's really hung the sheet right down. The whole length of the sheet was down, and totally, like, it was like we had a curtain. And so my husband said to her, she's the one that throws the water down, and you ask her not to do it, and then she'll throw it down, you know, from the other side or something like that. She's really disrespectful. I don't understand how people, you know, if you ask them not to do something, that they just think it's okay to keep on doing it, or they'll go and do it from the other side of from the other balcony, as if you're not going to notice. Anyway, so she's hung. My husband said, no, pull it up, because I don't know how much Italian she speaks a little bit of Italian. She understands. He you know, did a gesture, and he said, pull up the sheet, because, I mean, you can't totally block out our sunlight, for heaven's sake. So, and besides the fact that they've dirtied the window and I haven't bothered to clean it, it's really dirty, because they had this blanket that was full of water and it was flying in the wind, and I can't tell you how dirty the window is. And I'm not going to bother cleaning it, because we're going to be renovating soon and changing it all, and so I'm just not going to bother with it. And it's old and gross anyway, and I just wouldn't want my windows to touch the wall, I mean the walls of the building, and I wouldn't want my sheets to hang down draped over the windows and the walls, you know, the cement walls of the building. It's dirty. Anyway, so he told her to pull up the sheet, and do you know what she did? She went and hung it down on the other balcony on the opposite side of our apartment and right down to the edge. We lifted up the blind and I'm like, look what she's done. Can you believe it? I mean, why is it different? Why is that different? Anyway, we're just dumbfounded by the mentality. I don't know. Don't know. So anyway, the owners of the apartment have told us their contract expires next year with the church, and they are not renewing it because everybody is over it. Even the other people in the building are quite annoyed. So I think I'm going to put that lovely label there, or over there. No, there. So let's see what happens. We'll see what happens when we come back. Whether they're going to still be here. I don't know when it expires. It could be later in the year. I don't know. But I was like, well, at least it's not just us that are not happy with their behaviour. You know, and the kids ring our doorbells. They rang the doorbell at 11 o'clock the other night. And the parents didn't say anything. I even opened the door and looked at them, and they couldn't have cared less. Now, I think that's just terrible because we freak out. You know, at that time of night we think, no, someone's coming to murder us or something. Or, you know, like it's his mum and dad and something has happened to them. Or, you know, you worry when someone rings your doorbell at 11 o'clock at night. So here's a little piece of Sherry's fabric. And I love that. I love the colours of that. So I must pull that out and use it more often. And I'm going to put that somewhere. So this is going to stay fairly plain, this page. I'm just waiting for the page to dry because then we have Pam's gorgeous tag. And that's just going to slide in there. Maybe like that. And that's all that's going to happen there on that page. And I'll write Pam there. And over here I'm going to write Sherry and Diane. But I wanted to... Oh, I'm going to put that over there. But I'm going to maybe put some over here as well. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue on here. And put that on as a tab. I just think that works really well. I haven't put much glue there, and so I'll just take that out. And then I'm going to I just need to grab my thread, just a sec. Okay, so this is the, I love these threads. This is the DMC. It's called Retour d'Alsace, and it's number 8. It's number 8, and the colour is 931. It's one of my favourite blues, this one, 931, even in the regular threads as well. I love that colour. Now, of course, oh no, I put it over here. I've got my little thing here, and we're going to do a bit of stitching. I like the stitching. Okay. Oh, I'm not on camera, just a sec. Here we go. Just going to do some running stitch. Actually, I can do it properly because it's not too thick. Okay. Oh, and I think that sort of, this stitching here reflects that. I didn't even think about that, but I like how that is. There's something that's really nice about stitching fabric and paper together. It's just really, really lovely. It's a nice thing to do. I'll go as fast as I can. It's just running stitch. Might even just come off the page a little bit and just jump over here. Hopefully you can see me. Let me just lift it up and move it over so you can see. So I also need to continue on with Lulu's. There's something very nice about working on, allowing yourself space too. Working on a double page spread is just really, really freeing, I think. because you're not restricted. Okay, turn it around. I'm going to do 2 more rows if you can stand it, because I want it all to be stitched. Let's see if I can do it that way. It'll be a bit faster. Okay, nearly there. 1 more stitch. Just trying to see if I brought in, did bring in her back, but I don't think I want to take anything else out of it. I'm just going to go in here and knot it. Just be careful not to pull it too tight. And there we go. Well, that was fun. I liked that. And I've got that lovely bit on that side now too. So that's that. And then I'm thinking I'd also maybe like, got myself in a tangle somehow. Oh dear, I have a knot here. I have to cut it off. Well, that's a shame. Don't know how I managed that, but anyway. Now, I thought I might like to put, oh, I didn't drink my tea, just a sec. Some of this over here as well. I don't know, I'm just going to randomly snip a piece and see if I would like that. Not there. Maybe just a little piece down here maybe, or down there, maybe down there, like so. And then what else will I put on this page? For pattern, it's going to be her gorgeous little tag peekabooing out there. That's done. And then I probably had more from these ladies, but that's all I brought in with me. I'm wondering if I want to put that there. I should have had enough thread to continue on, but you know, I got the knot. So it's just a little token of what I was sent, which is still nice to put it in there because you remember. Put that there, and this time I'm not going to do running stitch. I'm going to do, what am I stitching onto? Here, which will actually be good. So I'm going to start here, I think. Oh, I don't want to stitch 2 pages together. That would be fun. Fun and fresh, as my other nephew, my older nephew would say. Now sometimes it can be a little bit awkward stitching on the already stitched in book page, but, or journal page I should say. So what I'm doing is I'm going down and then coming up next to it. So you kind of get like a little running stitch on the other side. 2 rows of running stitch. And as I'm stitching, I'm thinking maybe I'll stamp. flower or something like that. Have a look. Now the page is also a little bit soft because of the, you know, I put glue on, so I'm just trying to be careful as I put my stitches in. So I don't want to rip the paper. And there, that's the last one. And I'll just come back into this stitch and knot it. I'll do 2 knots. You see my page is ripping a little bit, but that's all right. It will survive. And there we go. So we've got the stitching on that page, and then we've got stitching on that page. And I like that. Okay. Now, I was thinking I might use one of my floral, one of these. I thought I might stamp that there, maybe there. I'll do some writing here. And I'll put a label up there, I think. Pretty plain. And I'm just thinking, what colour do I want to use? Oh, terrible squeaky drawers. Not brown. Red, no. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry if that made anybody cringe. It kind of makes me cringe. I love these flowers from Makey Stamps. Hopefully I put enough ink on there. I'm not a very good stamper. Put that there and grab this. Oh, terrible job. Terrible job. Oh, well, it is what it is. Disaster. Disaster. It's okay. We'll survive. We won't worry about it. Put that away. Right. Well, it's all right. It's okay. Now, I don't want a big label. I want a little label. Put the thread over there. Don't have any other. Oh, I've had that one. This one. No, not that type of label. Something plain. More plain than that. And I might stick. I'm thinking I'll stick this butterfly. Oh, maybe I'll stick that there. It's just. Oh, they're stamps. Wrong one. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, here. I'm just thinking I don't want anything too big, but I don't want it to be too small either. No, because we've got the circle there. That's not going to work. Maybe there. No. I might not find it now. I might decide to choose something else. I could cover that up. No. Oh, I think I might like that. Something like that there. Let's just see. Move it around a bit. Maybe here. I didn't want it quite in line with all these bits. I guess it could go there. I kind of liked it more over there. I'll put it there. I'm going to put the butterfly in the middle there. At least I didn't cut it out for no reason. It's going to find a home straight away. Okay. And maybe we could have this. I think this is too big. This is a non-sticky washi, but I think it's too big. So we won't use that. Okay, I've got that there, but I think I'll put a little bit of washi down there. I could bring in some green, maybe. Let's try this one. See, that's good. And I think I'll put this one down here. Okay, and then I might just put a little piece of one on that side. Put that over there, and maybe the other one. Up here, just to bring it all together. Okay, that's better. Right, okay, so we're done. So we did this page with the quote, if you truly love nature, you will find beauty everywhere. And I love that page. And I think it goes well with that page. And then when you flip it over, that almost looks like it's part of this page. So this is my happy mail. And I'll write happy mail there. I'll just grab this. Maybe I'll grab my... No, I'm going to use the blue pen. So I'll write... Happy mail, and then I'll write and then afterwards I'll write who they came from, and there we go. And then there's the lovely page for Pam that will probably go in a frame. So I hope you enjoyed that, and have a great day, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.